We decided to instigate the Workload survey in school with our NEU members on the back of the government's Workload challenge, which came back in 2014. By 2018, as a union rep and a teacher, I didn't think sufficient progress had been made in tackling workload, so we wanted to find out what our members felt about it. So we conducted a workload survey that tried to produce both qualitative and quantitative information. The two strands of the data that we acquired as a union were really helpful to get a wider picture of how members felt. One of the significant issues around workload within the workplace was about collecting data and then physically inputting data onto spreadsheets on a computer. I think most of our members felt that that was taking their focus away from genuine curriculum time and focusing on their subjects and teaching children to the highest ability. As we prepared to launch the survey, we had an NEU meeting in school to talk to our members about the need for the survey. As the survey was open, we also had follow-up meetings to encourage people to participate, and it really galvanised our NEU members in school to realise that their voice was really important and was being heard by the union and would be heard by the leadership team. So when we presented the results of the survey to the leadership team, they took two very quick actions really. One was around learning walks, which had been moved to 2-week blocks of time. They were reduced back down to 1-week blocks of time. And secondly, another concern for members was the amount of after-school meetings. And again, that was looked at by the leadership team and was reduced in the current academic calendar based on what our NEU members fed back to them. Whilst our NEU members realised that immediate action had been taken by the leadership team, I was also keen to point out that this was an ongoing process and that this didn't fix workload by itself. It was positive and it helped to fix workload to an extent, but there were still issues and challenges ahead, and that the only way to face those challenges and issues was to work together as an NEU block within school. I think the lasting impact and the ongoing impact of the workload survey has been to galvanise our members and make them realise that whilst I can represent them as their school representative, it's the work that they do in supporting me and working together as a whole union group. That's the important work within the school, and it's only by coming together collectively that we can begin to make a sustained and impactful inroads into challenging workload.